is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz, featured on ABC, NBC, CBS, Yahoo, and Fox, coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell, so every time I make a video, you'll be the first one to know. So subscribe. So just want to put this out there, right? That when you're broken, when you don't know where you are, and you want to be in another relationship real soon, right? But you find yourself in that pattern to where you're kind of going into the same person over and over and over and over and over. And you're questioning, you're like, am I ever going to meet the right person? Or am I ever going to be happy in a relationship? The thing is, though, there's a lot of people like to rely on another relationship to make them happy. But that's not the right way to have a successful relationship. I've said this probably in another video, and I probably shared it on Instagram once upon a time, is that if you don't address your traumas, your relationships will. So, and here's the thing, right? If you don't address all those flaws that you have, and you're always going to have flaws, so no one is perfect, then your relationships are going to exploit them, and it's not going to be a good look when it does get exploited, because you may be in a position to where you don't know how to handle it. So, but that's not the whole point of the whole thing, is that when you're relying on someone else to make you happy, you're only using them to make you feel like you feel fulfilled, and like you come from a place to needing someone to make you feel a certain way versus wanting someone. When I told that story about about that dream interpretation, if you want to look at the video, I made the video about what it means if you dreamed about an ex or someone, and it's that feeling of being wanted. And there's a difference between needing and wanting, because if you have to rely on someone to make you happy, then you're just being needy for them to make you happy, versus when you want them, it kind of adds on top of your happiness, because the only person that can really make you happy is you. If you can only rely on you to make you happy, and then you invite someone else into your life and you date them and stuff like that, they are just an addition to your happiness. They add more. And it's like, for example, it's put it like a video game, right? Like your happiness health is like 100% because you're happy with yourself, and then you bring someone else into your life and they add on top of that happiness, then your happiness bar goes to like 100 to 200 or however beyond. And this is the point of, and that's where, and that's the difference between you want to have that extra person to add into your life, rather than just needing someone, because when you need them into your life, it's like you only need them for a specific thing. And when you need them for a specific thing, you're only relying on them to fulfill something for that one thing, because after you get that one thing, then it's just not really a relationship of happiness. It's really a relationship of need. And not only a relationship of need, but you're just like you're using that person for that time, for their time that they're not going to get back. And this relationship is actually going to be, it's going to end probably soon, because you're coming from a place of needing that person for that specific thing. So understand the difference between wanting and needing, right? Because when you want someone to come into your life and to add on top of like the happiness, the joy, the love that you have with yourself. You want someone to come into your life and just add on top of it. All right. And honestly, we're not all perfect. And if you're stumbling upon this video for the first time, one, don't forget to subscribe. But you're just now learning this. You may now just be learning this, and that you're just understanding a little bit about yourself, because this is the point. And after a relationship ends and it just affects you the most, and you don't go into a relationship, you actually start to understand yourself. You actually start to love yourself a little bit more. Not only that you love yourself, but you just love life. Whether you have someone or not, you love it as it is, because like you complete you, if that makes sense. So understand that when you take this time of like, working on yourself, this is the point. This is the point you want to get to. You want to get to that point to where 100% of you loves all of you, and then you want to bring someone into your life to add on top of that. And then that's when you know you're ready for another relationship, because you're bringing that person into your life, and it's just like an addition, and it's awesome. It's a great feeling, and pretty much you're not in that space to where you need someone. You're in that space to where you want them. I mean, I've said this so many times, but I gotta keep repeating it. And I was in this position before, it all started it started when I was dating, whenever I first started dating and stuff like that, and things got exploited, things came out. Sometimes I get out of whack, sometimes I didn't care. And the relationships I didn't care, I learned, that I was using that person was looking to get more with me, and I wasn't. So I kind of wasted that person's time just like I wasted my own time. So that's a lesson behind it. And then me investing into someone that didn't really want me, that kind of hurt, that bruised and hurt my ego so much, to the point to where I learned to not waste so much of my time. But I've also learned the boundaries. But not only did I learn about boundaries, another relationship exploited a little bit of that, and then it kind of just said that you learn to make yourself happy. Be in love with yourself. Not only be in love with yourself, but know the difference between needing someone and wanting someone. Because the next time you're at the level when you're 100% happy with yourself, you're not going to be so much of a need of someone. You're going to be so much of wanting that person to come into your life, because that's just going to be like out of this world. It's just going to add to your life, and it's going to be awesome. So that's pretty much the whole thing. So listen, if you're someone that's looking to get over your ex, you can get my book called 10 Simple Tips to Get Over Your Ex, out right now on Amazon. Seriously, get it there. It's cheap, and it's seriously awesome. And then another thing is, if you like my videos, you can contribute to my work by donating by donating via PayPal or Venmo. And of course, I have a Patreon account to where I will start producing exclusive videos as well. But you can also contribute there as well. And of course, I'm doing a free coaching till the end of the month of December, and pretty much get a spot. And you'll learn about, we'll talk about your situation, and then of course I'll share with you what's going on with my program. But if you find this information valuable, I want you to drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share, and because it is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy.